In the mood for werewolves? Joe Dante's 1981 werewolf colony melodramatic mini-classic The Howling is just off-center enough from your typical lycanthrope zoetrope that even those familiar with the typical werewolf movie will have some fun surprises in store for them. Based on the novel by Gary Brandner and written by John Sayles and Terrence H. Winkless, here an LA TV anchor played by mini-horror icon Dee Wallace is stalked and nearly killed by a serial killer. Now suffering from amnesia from her trauma, she retreats to a secluded resort on the recommendation of her therapist. But what do you know? All the people there are real weird, and there are werewolves on the loose. A much more serious and straightforward film than what Dante, famous for Gremlins and Inner Space, is known for, The Howling uses the werewolf subgenre as an exploration of our repressed psyches and animalistic desires. The werewolves themselves, which are basically hidden until the second half of the movie, are each given their own unique, kinda silly look. But it's the half-transformed bestial humans that make the biggest impact for me, exposing our darkest selves over and over. It's a flawed movie, with its pacing and characters never quite working as well as they need to. But when you see this as a hard R-rated take on a throwback 60s approach to monster movies, you see what Dante was going for. Some great special effects by the super underappreciated Rob Bottin, and cool transformations that bubble and burst, make this a solid addition to the werewolf canon for any fan of our darker halves that howl in the night. They made 7 more of these.